Alright, Gadjah Mada. Let's get it on. Well, Striker, for a long time, I mean, I was the only person on that side of the board. The two Koenigs that went down there fed themselves to that Scharnhorst, right? So it was just me. The trick is that they all went into that cap circle and then just sat there, so nobody had angles to shoot at me for a while. So it was like, well, good luck, fellas. Alright, 2 destroyers per side. Akatsuki Haida. So the Haida is a problem. He outspots me. Senpai! I got some Senpai on my team. Oh, yeah. Oh, did I get Striker again? Ooh, I got Striker again, too. Man, it's like old home week around here. Check this out. Check this out. Standard battle with a carrier means... Who's behind me? Bagration, Umex, Dallas. So we're going to play a little on the leash a little bit. We'll keep the AA off for now. We'll move out half speed. There's no reason to push up because there's no caps. So, we will play a very calm, relaxed, low-key game back here along the F and G lines for a little while. That's good bourbon, kids. Oh, that's good. All right. Let's see. Do I have any radar? Chappie, Atlanta, plus planes, 5 battleships. Plenty of good things to shoot my torpedoes at. I like that. The most disappointing thing you can find when you zone into a game as a Pan-Asian destroyer is a team with a lot of destroyers on the other side, because it's like, oh man, that just reduces all the targets of opportunity you have, right? I'm gonna let this guy come in. Nope. That ain't happening, kids. Now you're stuck in everybody's AA aura. Have fun with that.
Teammate, I need your support.
I think I've just about decided I need to make a video about, like, myth-busting carrier myths, right? I've gone through this cycle in the last couple of weeks where I've done a bunch of just one-off carrier videos of like, mid-tier stuff. And I keep finding players that are like, oh, thank God, somebody who doesn't hate carriers. It's obvious that there is a non-zero portion of the game's population that is tired of being told they have to hate carriers. And some of that, I think, is exacerbated by, I also feel like there's a portion of the population that has never tried the carriers in the new system, and so they believe everything that they're told and everything that they hear anecdotally, and they don't understand that it's not as simple, right? You don't have unlimited planes. Your AA is not worthless. Blah 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 blah. All of these BS myths that people have in their heads about carriers. I feel like I need to do something, right? I feel like somebody needs to do something because it's driving me nuts. I get you can't even have an intelligent conversation with somebody who doesn't understand the mechanics, and that's the frustrating part, right? It's like trying to have a battle of wits with an unarmed person, and it's not that they're stupid; it's that they're just ignorant because they haven't done it, they haven't tried it, and oh man, it's frustrating. We're gonna swing a little wide. I don't want to get caught out there with that Zara. That is not a thing I want to happen.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
I want to try and keep this Haida off their backs.
Where's a hammer when you need
Plus, I've got, what, the Bagration and a Dallas, right? So if we can stumble across the Haida, we're gonna be doing okay. Bring a helmet. I mean, I don't care if people disagree. Look, I don't care if people disagree with me, right? I can speak for hours and probably not convince anybody, and that's fine. But if I can at least educate some people who understand how AA actually works now, all these people that pine for the old RTS system, you have no idea what you're asking for. You have no idea. If you think carrier is bad now and you want to go back to the old system where it was beyond broken, no. No, I think that is a a really, really bad idea, guys. That's like the definition of a bad idea.
Where's a hammer when you need one? Ooh, your ass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker.
I don't think you can make that drop, sir. You made a little bit of that drop. Have fun with the Dallases, AA. Well, you got your one plane left. Enjoy. Alright, now I'm a little too far forward. I don't need to be here. It's time to be somewhere else. Let's turn and be somewhere else. We're gonna leave some presents for this Zara, and then we're gonna go be somewhere else.
That's how we do it. If I promised to kill you last, I lied.
I'm a little surprised he has... Oh, he blew his smoke already. Glacial, it's not... Okay, planes are now what they always have been. It's a math equation. Right? There was no skill involved in shooting down planes before. There's no skill involved in shooting down planes now. Alright? There is skill. There are things that you can do about your board position, overlapping AA auras, investing some points in your own AA defense, as an example, right? Did you take BFT? Did you take a flag? Did you invest anything in it, right? Because the carrier sure as hell did. So it's a simple math equation. He's adding on his end. If you don't add on your end, I mean, you're gonna end up on the wrong side of it. It's not, but that's the thing. AA is not RNG. AA is math. The old AA system that everybody's like, oh, I want it back. No, the old AA system was RNG. Literally RNG. The new AA system is simple math. Alright, do I dare try to take on this Furious? Like, he's right here. Well, sure, but that, again, you know what you knew what ships to avoid in the old system as well. Nothing has changed in that regard, right? If the carrier wants to strike you, he will strike you at least once. I don't care what ship you're driving. It's literally that simple. He will absolutely strike you once, and there's nothing that you will be able to do about it. Oh, crap. Really? Wow. Oh, Haida, you jerk. And that wasn't the Haida. That was the bloody... That's the bloody Zara.
Much better.
Duck Boy with the resub. Thank you so much.
Get back. He's a failure to communicate. Time for some fisting. Let God sort him out.
He had a couple of deep waters. He's going out. Yep, that worked out well. I may not have bagged him, but I put the lion's share of the pain into him, so I'll take it. And now it's time to not be here anymore.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Chappie can radar me though. It's all right. I'm gonna make him earn it. You want me, Chappie? I'm gonna make you push the button. Now, Glacial, so you and I have some similar thoughts here on things they need to be doing. Enjoy your smoke, Striker. They need to be doing to help surface ships that do catch out carriers, right? I think the damage con is dumb. Wargaming has kind of sold out the whole damage con system on carriers, and I don't understand why. Let me back that up. I understand part of the reason, but I don't agree with all of the logic. right? They want carrier sniping to not be a thing. Okay, fine. You want carrier sniping to not be a thing. Okay. They also want carrier players to not have that paralysis, right? When the deck's on fire, you couldn't do anything in the old system. They've essentially removed that. Okay. I kind of get it. They want the system to be more interactive. I don't have to like it, but I can at least understand it. But with that said, I feel like there's a middle ground that we're missing here, right? Because in the old system, it was possible for... there's still 2 radar cruisers up there, so there's exactly 0 chance of me going up there. It was possible for a destroyer to actually like run down and deal with a carrier, right? You can't... a destroyer dealing with like a high-tier carrier just doesn't happen. It just doesn't. Between his rockets... and the fact that your shells basically just tickle him at best. Yeah. Help me understand why, Boostar. Are you talking about... are you responding to Glacial, right? I don't necessarily... like, a spotted CV is already vulnerable if someone is in range to shoot at him. Look at the meme divisions that Euro spawn. A spotted CV is vulnerable, right? You're already there. But he's only vulnerable to battleships and maybe heavy cruisers, right? Most carriers... absorb too much damage right now because of the way their damage control system, their Damacon works. But if I'm in my Fletcher and I pin a Shokaku up against the edge of the board, I have to torpedo him to kill him, right? My guns will not kill that guy. It'll take me 5 minutes to kill him with my guns, and in that time, he'll rocket me to death easily. So SAT makes like... the carrier equation is not perfect, but people fixate on the bits of it that aren't perfect, and they forget about all the bad stuff that we got rid of by getting away from the old system. They have very selective memories. We're gonna have fun with this Fuso. Striker, you did good, buddy. You did fine. I mean, you pulled the Chappie way out of position. Oh, the Fuso's turning out. No, don't turn out. No, I want my torpedoes to do something. Oh, you suck. So that's another thing that I don't like about them, Booster, is that the new ones, the inability to control the ship at the same time you launch aircraft, is, in my mind, a huge failure of the new system. I just flat out don't agree with the logic.
Time to put on the
Well, I got one into the Fuso. Oh, we got 2 into the Fuso. That feels good. Die, Fuso, die. I think I'm gonna switch to the AP. Can't seem to get this guy to light. Let's try the AP, just for the hell of it. Wondering what I can get out of it at this range. Can I do something? Can I do some decent work against his upper belt here? Yeah, actually, that's not bad. 1,300? I won't complain about that. Yeah, that worked out nice. That worked out real nice. All right, Chappie's out of position. I'm going to cut through this little gap here and go to their cap circle. Well, the last 2 surviving ships are radar cruisers. Feels terrible. Feels terrible. But I should be able to, if I have to, I can cut back down the channel. Let's pop a speed boost here. They've got to fix autopilot, right? There's so many flaws still in the whole system. The people that are just like, oh, CVs are just grossly overpowered. I was like, man, you really should go play one. You're gonna find a lot of things that aren't as good as they really ought to be. They just aren't. I agree, Edge. And that, to me, is one of the things they've managed to accomplish in this system is, you know, the idea of the ships that are immune to aircraft is no more. I agree, Salty. I agree. That's the other reason that I feel like a lot of folks just have very selective memories. I remember very clearly playing a Fletcher in high-tier games way back in the day. And if the enemy carrier was skilled enough to cross-drop you, your game was over, right? Like, there was only so much you could do. I agree, SAT. And so this is where that manual AA skill is supposed to help ships like that, and it just doesn't, right? Because what little bit of AA they do have, they're then basically prevented from using. It's terrible. I disagree, Glacial. I disagree 100%. Disagree 100%. New Mexico's gonna burn down. They're gonna kill him. Oh, he got the Atlanta! Ha ha! Well done, dude. Well done. Alright, Senor Chapayev.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
And Senpai remains. Blessed be my HE to cleanse the wicked with my fires.
And it got such good gas mileage.
Oh, too bloody funny. If I back off enough, I don't think he can spot me, even with radar. Not in time. Okay, I'm already in his radar range. But I can't fire the torps because the Bagration might eat him. So let's just turn around this way. We'll go... I wonder if Senpai has any smoke left. I don't want him to die. I don't want to give up those points. Looks like he's got LOS cover right now. Let me get up there and help him out some. No, Senpai's gonna eat it. Don't die, Senpai! Yes! Don't die! No dying! No dying! You're gonna die. Ah, it sucks. Eh, well, so is the Chapayev. Win's a win. Oh, Glacial, I completely disagree. I will say that there are some ships that probably need their playing region tweaked. But I mean, you go look at a ship like... take a Tier 8 carrier into a Tier 10 game sometime. Recklessly throw your planes around, which is what everybody says, right? Everybody says AA is meaningless. You can just do whatever you want with your planes, and the AA is completely irrelevant. Come back to me at the 5-minute mark and let me know how your game's going. Here's my opinion. One of the things they need to do, they need to just ditch Tier 4 carriers. Tier 4 carriers need to go. They've already decided they're going to start submarines at Tier 6. You need to do the same thing for carriers, right? The low-tier carriers are just grief factories. That's all they are, right? The idea that you're going to teach anybody the mechanics of carrier with those slow planes against anything that has no AA, like you're not teaching these people anything. All you're doing is satisfying a tech tree want that I have a low-tier carrier, right? But at the end of the day, like, it's not fun for the carrier player, and it's not fun for the surface ship, right? Carriers need to start at Tier 6. I feel like at this point that should be pretty clear to almost everybody. Carriers need to start at Tier 6, right?